gonna make you pay it for you, and then I'm gonna swallow my pride. I'm gonna make you feel like you're the only girl in the world. Guess what? It's X Factor week. So, also again, I am surprised we have not done this topic sooner. It is one of the first things that everyone always watches when they join the fandom. Why not watch the X Factors first? Why not do this topic first? Whatever. This topic was actually suggested by Anon on our Tumblr page. Thanks, Anon, because we were running out of ideas. So, thank you so much. And Friday's gonna get started. Alright, so as you can probably see, Only Girl is one of my favorite X Factor performances. When we first had this topic idea, it really didn't take me that long to figure out what one I was going to talk about. So I have two favorites actually. I had to rewatch all of them to refresh my memory. So it came down to two. Well, actually, I already had my favorite one. And then there was another one, the one that you just saw me dancing to, I guess. And we'll just talk about the first one. It's Only Girl, the cover by One Direction that they did from Rihanna's Only Girl. The reason why I like it is because it's fun, it's upbeat, whoop, 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 whoop. And even though their vocals weren't that strong, I still liked the song. Now, when I watched the whole series of the X Factor, or when I watched the first time and I saw the song, like it was when I was really obsessive and I thought everything they did related to me, and that's why we were belonged together. And that was when I had loved Harry. But this song is very sexual, so I was like, they're singing to me and how they want to have sex with me. Obviously, song is made for me. Obviously. Then, obviously, when I grew more and more as a person in this fandom, I realized they don't know me at all. I am just a girl in California blogging about people who will never know I exist. So yeah, it's a very sexual song, and while I was listening to it right now, I was like, oh wow, this is a very sexual song, Rihanna. And my second favorite song, actually, it's my favorite cover during the X Factor, is their cover of Torn. And it's actually not the cover you're thinking about. It's not the first one that everyone loves. Granted, I do like that one, but it's really not my favorite. It's the final one, like the last song that they did. Oh, I can't even go on. I don't know why. They just, like, to me, it's like you see how they progressed from the cute little boys that they were when they were at the judges' houses. That's that girl, that's that. Then you see them like they're all grown and they look all nice and pretty and hot and yes. And you can tell that their vocals grew, like they just matured. I love the song in general, and they did a really good job. And then, like, I remember watching it for the first time, and I was like, "This is gonna get eliminated, isn't it? This is it. This is the moment." I'm like, "Oh God!" And that they've come so far, and I've noticed this in a pattern. After every performance, I don't think they did it in Viva La Vida, but really after every performance that they've done, they always did their little group hug, and I'm like, they're touching each other. Touch me. Like that hug there, it seemed like that hug was decision of no matter what happens to us, we're gonna stay together. Even though I probably looking way into that, they were just hugging because they were like, "You got this performance. This is the last performance. Final three. Let go." And when they lost the X Factor, I'm not gonna lie, I cried so hard because I don't know if I was on my period or not. Their faces of disappointment was what got me. Like they're like, I don't even remember who they called first. I feel like they called Matt first, and it was between her. It was between them and Rebecca. Who Rebecca has, she has a good voice, but her voice is kind of weird. But I like Rebecca. And when they didn't call One Direction, I just sat there and I was just like, look at all their faces. Like, they look so sad. It looked like someone who they really, really, really hate ran over their dog, their favorite pet, their dog, whatever, about 10 times. Then that person got out the truck and spat on their dog and then set their house on fire. That's what it looked like to them. The X Factor was what all they wanted, all of their dreams, and then I started thinking about Liam and how he got so far and how perseverance does pay off. Haha, Zay tweet, and it killed me. And then I saw I think it was like in their book they said that they were like trying to hold it together and not cry, but Harry was crying. He was hugging his mom, and I was just like. I think what really got me, because I joined the fandom right after they got eliminated, so the X Factor had just ended, so I knew how far they got. I'm like, they're still making music. Like, I was like, oh yeah, well, it came on Harry's birthday, so and I was like, they've come so far. Like, they're still here. They still have a fan base. Like, people are still strong. They did not forget about them. And then now you think about it, now this day and moment, they've really come so far. Like, do you see how many views they got on the freaking video? As much as I do not like them being known in my school, they've come pretty far and they're being selfish. And X Factor days were the best days when everyone was just so sad and you just wanted to give your computer a nice little hug. But yeah, the X Factor was one of the best performances. What's best performances? The X Factor was actually one of the best moments of being part of a fandom. Like, I try to think, what would I do if I found them like 3 months, like during the X Factor? Like, we would just reupload the same picture 10 times, overly edited, so dived, and it would just kill me. But I'd be happy. These boys make me happy. As much as it sounds, as much as I try to leave this fandom so much, I can't leave it because they're so great, and you can't leave a fandom when you've got Zayn Malik on your Harry Potter cutout. And this is my video. It's a little video. It's a little video. It's a little video about where I talk about the X Factor. Yay! Bye guys. Have a great weekend.